to changing the rink textures. So yeah, you're looking at the usual Royale cheese rink. We'll have to make a fancy DGL one. Hopefully somebody will come through with that. So we'll see who's going to get on the rink first for these respective teams. Looks like Toronto will be in red. And remember, it's 5v5 now. So that is going to be crazy. Who we got here? For Toronto, it's Tiggs, Kipe. Why can I not read these? Okay, here we go. Big V, KP, and Dildozer. That's a good lineup there. For San Jose, Taser, Lucic, Sammy, Kapanen, and Crab in a Tree. And we'll take the opening face off here. And now back in the corner, Kapanen's going to stay at home for this one, as will be Sammy bringing it around the ice. Nice pass down, and it will be dug out there. Kipe moving it the other way. He's got Tiggs with him, and this one will be broken up. So back into the neutral zone. Pass here. Oh, just underneath the stick, and not able to get to that for the shot. They're going to hold it in here for a moment. Anyway, it is stolen once again. Now back down the ice. The shot coming, and this one's going to go wide. And Kapanen will watch as Tiggs picks this up. Down in the corner, got Big V lined up in front, looking for the wraparound attempt. Almost got it through. Here's a rebound shot, and just wide to the right. So a couple of big chances there for Toronto, and they're getting some early offensive pressure here. And now switching it up to the empty side of the ice. It will be deflected and sent back to center ice. Go ahead and launch one here. And it will be stopped by Sammy, who's got it here. I'm used to seeing Sammy in the net. But as you can see, this 5v5 does open up the game quite a bit. This is a new rule that they have started this particular season in LHL. It's been 4v4 before, so having that extra player on the ice, a lot of discussion went into this. So we're curious to see how it plays out in competition. There was a time when I would have said, nah, I don't think it's going to work out very well because it's just one extra person. But there's a shot and score! Big V! And you give him enough room over there on that right side, and he will take advantage of it, and he certainly does there. As Toronto will be the first on the board thanks to a nice wrister from Big V. How about that?
They are putting on a show for us here.
Already. Here's another shot from the other side. Very similar. And this one will not go. Looked like that was Lucic on that one. They are going to hold it in. So San Jose looking to counter here.
Hello, winners.
Hello. You are live on the DGL. And we're joined by Meffy. How are you, sir? Oh, hello. We're live on the DGL, Meffy. How are you doing?
Hey. Pretty good.
The star goaltender, of course, for Blood Dragon. And yeah, we're casting LHL on Tuesday night for the DGL now. So fun stuff.
Who's playing?
Right now we are looking at San Jose versus Toronto, and it's a pretty good game so far. Big V with the first goal of the game, and there's another one at the goal that almost goes in.
Well, there's no big surprise from Big V.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Very talented player. And, yeah, a lot of the guys that we're used to seeing on the Friday Night Hockey, they are superstars here in the LHL as well. And so, yeah, they are really getting it done, man. Skating through, shot attempt, and that one's going to go over everybody and back the other way.
Well, I didn't mean to interrupt, so.
Oh, not at all. Always good to hear from you, sir. Anything you want to say to the folks at home, to the millions watching?
Just keep watching hockey.
Yes, that is good advice right there from Meffy.
Later, winners.
Later,
and
man.
Cast.
User
and
left
we are
your
going
channel.
to keep watching hockey here. And Ayla, so far it's been a pretty good game. Your thoughts?
Well, you said to expect the unexpected. And you weren't wrong.
It is the truth. It is the truth. And, yeah, we even got an unexpected visit from star hockey player Meffy. So here's a shot, and this one knocked down. A stick got in the way. On the way to the net, 28 seconds left in the first period, and so far Big V's goal has been the only one of the game. Now trying to get another one there. Big save by Kapanen, as he is going to just swat that back. Looking for the one-timer in front, broken up, big defensive play. And will that give San Jose a chance to move this? Lucic is there. He has received the pass, and he'll be looking in front for the one-timer attempt, and not able to get it through the mass of bodies in front. So we will stay at 1-0 as we go into the second period. Three big games tonight. Yes, the 3 million people. Well, but bear in mind that this is being hosted, it's said, by 4 other people. So that could translate into numerous people watching. And Big V, oh, they're missing out on Big V. He gets another one right off the draw there. 13 seconds in, if my math is correct, Ayla. What a play.
High-level stuff.
Yes, that's what we expect from Big V. And he has been a scoring powerhouse so far, but trying to get one through there. And somehow that did not go for San Jose. They very, very close. It goes off the post. Now here's another attempt, reloading in front. And again, had somebody in position in the slot, went behind him there. So it was very close up to the keeper. So now this will give him a chance to push this in the other direction. Chase down, Taser. Going to dump this off to Sammy. Tiggs trying to catch up with him. Now they will take it at center ice. Still in possession, San Jose quickly shut down defensively, and this is where we're really starting to see that one extra player make a difference, as the defense really benefits, I think, from having that one extra player. Here's a shot, and this one well wide. And so, yeah, it's still anybody's game here. 3:27 left, long distance shot. This one will go to the left, just over the net. And that was one of the reasons I know that they did talk about the rule changes, to kind of minimize the effect of some of these long shots, because people have gotten pretty deadly with them, especially here in North America. They've really improved that particular skill. Like Liam Neeson, his particular set of skills. The long distance shooting being one of them. Oh, look at the moves to get through everybody. Oh, but broken up as he was coming in there. Nice moves by Tiggs and Big V. They are really getting some offense generated for this Toronto team. San Jose staying right with them, though, just not able to convert anything into points just yet. Now they will start at the point. Shot there, and this one will go well wide of the crease. In the face-off circle now, there's a chase for it. And it's going to be Dildozer coming through. He's got room, and he shoots, and just shy of the net. Coming to the 2-minute mark of the second, San Jose needs points, and they're looking for them here. What a shot and score by Lucic. Oh, man. As he takes the obscene angle and gets it, crabbing a tree on the assist. How about that?
They are putting on a show for us here.
Very much so, very much so. As that one is one they really, really needed. So far, just down by 1 here as we go into the later half of the second period, and that's plenty of time for this San Jose team to get some more things going, and they certainly have the personnel to do it. So we'll see where they go with this. They're just going to dump and chase now. 1:31 left, chasing down. It is behind the net, set up in front beautifully, immediately sent away. And yes, defense is looking very good here. 119 now. Taken around Taser. The long distance throw. Oh, he's got it, but it is blocked. And it looked like a little bit of defense, a little bit of goalkeeping there as KP with a nice save. There's another shot off the side of the post. And they are really launching them from every imaginable location here. But here's the wraparound attempt. Oh, just on the line. Is this going to go through? Crabbing a tree. Ho, ho, ho. With the assist from Lucic, he will tie this up at 2 with 47 seconds left of the second period. And a much-needed goal for San Jose. And we are tied. What a play.
Wow, yeah.
So now here's one in front. Possible chance. Toronto trying to get the lead back again. But this will be taken away by Lucic. He's very good with the puck. Watch him move around 1, now 2. Got room, shoots just wide. And KP will redirect this into the corner, 19 seconds now. And will they have time to do something with it? Well, somebody's got to circle around and pick this back up as it is just sort of static behind the net here. Now moved into the point and looking in the slot just a little shy of where he wanted to put that. So the score will remain the same as we go to the third period, and a very tense game as Toronto jumped out to the early lead. San Jose with the equalizer here in the second sets up a very good third period. And what we've seen in these third periods is that usually it will either be very close or it will be like a ridiculous blowout. I don't want to jinx it. I couldn't predict which of these teams would be the ones to do the blowing out. But crabbing a tree! Oh, and a nice one there. And again, just almost even with the net. Very nice shot. How about that?
Absolutely top-notch.
The 3-2 scoreline now. As San Jose, that is their first lead of the game. And with 4:20 left, they are in a pretty good position here. But as we've seen, Toronto, a tough team. And if you've watched the Friday Night Hockey Cast, if you keep up with LHL, you know, these are pretty stacked teams. There's a chance, and just kind of bounces off the blade, not really able to get everything he wanted on that one. Now it will be switched up to the other side. Lucic recovers, got room here, and he was just trying to get around the pursuing Toronto team and send this the other way. And they almost had a chance there. It will be relaunched in since they've already got people in. There is no offsides in Hockey Question Mark. And this game is Hockey Question Mark. It is a free game made by Cryptic Sea. You can pick it up at hockeyquestionmark.com. And the DGL does have a couple of leagues going in it, LHL being the biggest as far as they play 3 nights a week. We'll be here every Tuesday bringing you games here on this channel. But they play 3 nights a week. There is the Rising Stars League. Oh, chance there and blocked. The Rising Stars League, as I was saying, for the newer players or players with not quite as much experience. And, of course, we have the HQML on Friday nights, which will be having its All-Star game this Friday. A plug for that. You can check that out. Here's a shot and a big save, Kapanen. As off-speed shots, sometimes those are very difficult for a goalie, but Kapanen, how about that?
For sure.
See, we'll keep the scoreline 3-2 for now. We're halfway through the third period. Long distance shot off the crossbar and in. Taser. Woo-hoo-hoo. And Lucic with 3 assists there. And a huge, huge shot. And that was one of those, not quite a he didn't put a whole lot on that, but he didn't have to. Just a nice one off the top crossbar. Not enough to hit the water bottle, but oh, here's another chance. Swatted away just in time. And KP with a big save. He keeps them from going further into the hole here. 4-2 all of a sudden. But here's a chance for Toronto. Look at the nice move to get it through. Just shoveling them in as just chip shots, but not able to convert. And that's a good way to try to get it through that really thick defense that was going on. But not able to do it. They will hang on here. Here's a shot, and that one's blocked. Samuel's coming through. Here's another shot, and it goes in. Dildozer. Ho-ho. And that'll make it 4-3. And a very nice one there. Like we said, those are tough to stop. And manages to just kind of lob one past Kapanen there. And so 4-3. Try to do it again here. Kapanen with up to the task. And having to make a save again as a late surge here from Toronto. As time ticks down, we are near the 1 minute mark of the third period. This game almost in the books, unless it goes to overtime. Again, I don't want to jinx it. And so 57 seconds remain. Taser will take it behind his net. Being pursued, he's going to leave this for Sammy. And they are not in a hurry here, but there's one that's blocked and wildly bounces off of either side of the rink before finally settling in. And now they will quickly try to dish this down to Tiggs. They're running out of time, 30 seconds now. And nice pickup there, but immediately taken away. Cotton back, the shot, the save, rebound in front, off the post again. So close. So very, very close. And now back in the other direction. They will have a chance to shoot here. And grabbing a tree is going to put this one away. With the assist from Sammy, that will make it 5-3. And that should be GG's here, as they say in esports. But quite a first game, as San Jose will prevail over Toronto 5-3 in an exciting, action-packed first game tonight of the three that we're bringing you here on the DGL. Ayla?
Yes, hello.
Your thoughts?
Really enjoying this so far.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I think that's as entertaining a game as you can hope for there. And went down close to the end. Next we will see Boston, the Bruins, and they will be taking on the New York Islanders. They will start to line up for that now. That's one thing about these LHL games, that they don't waste much time. So we'll be waiting for the New York Islanders to join. I see a couple of them here. So stay with us. Big game coming up next. about to get this thing underway. Are you ready?
Absolutely.
Yeah, me too. Let's look at the lineups here. For the New York Islanders, our friend Claude Giroux, Gabe, Dick Doug, Raccoon, and, of course, Ellen DeGeneres. And for Boston in red, it's Pizzazz, Jarvin, Bern Wernham, Dick McButts, and Galchenyuk. So, yeah, good to see Bern Wernham on Tuesday nights, too. I know he said at one point that Friday was the only night he had to play. So, looks like his schedule's loosened up. So, we'll see how his team does. Unfortunately, I didn't do enough prep to know what the standings are so far in LHL, but I can tell you that it is a very early part of the season, so it's really hard to tell at this point who is dominating and who is struggling. So, and of course, there's always plenty of time for that to turn around, as we have seen in seasons before of LHL. I believe this is the 6th LHL season. And, of course, LHL has moved to DGL now, so there's a cool site with statistics and stuff. You can check it out at thedgl.org. Very excited about all the things happening with DGL, and we had a great time casting the tourney for Rectus. So we got a chance in front, swept in by Galchenyuk. Pizzazz with the initial shot, and right on the doorstep, Johnny on the spot, Galchenyuk picking up the garbage, and that is hockey. Shoot the puck, crash the net, score the goal, 1-0. Boston will strike first here in this game. So we are at the 3-minute mark almost of the first period. And a very good goal there. So like I say, they don't have to be pretty. You get it on the net, and especially, I keep going back to this 5v5 thing. You got an extra man out there. I mean, that does change the meta. So, yes, the good old-fashioned things that work in regular hockey also apply here as well. Yes, shoot the puck, crash the net. It ain't rocket surgery. So Boston with it now, with possession of the puck and the lead here in the game. Going to go ahead and launch one there. It will be stopped as Dick Doug and Raccoon in front trying to keep this out. And almost there, as again just waiting right there in the corner of the crease for that one. But they're not able to convert. So Boston showing some interesting looks on offense here so far. There's a shot blocked immediately and sort of squirts loose and heads toward the goal. And now they'll have to settle this down as Gabe and Claude. They will come away with this now. And taking it at center ice. Chance now. That will be blocked. Sort of a tussle in front. And Dick McButts will come away from it, and he's going to go ahead and fire. Save made, Raccoon. And Dick McButts, of course, an illustrious goal scorer in whatever league he plays in. I know he kind of wasn't playing the game as much there for a while, but he came back with a vengeance and did not seem to miss a step. It is a very difficult game. I ain't gonna lie. If you've watched Link and some of the Insurgency guys on their streams here with their excursions into hockey ? Yeah, sometimes it's very entertaining to watch people who have not played the game, and it gives you an appreciation for what these guys are doing here. It is not an easy game. It is a first-person hockey game. So the view that they are seeing is they are right there on the ice. The stick is in front of them. And, yeah, sometimes that can be very disorienting, even for veterans, I must say. 20 seconds now, and this period is drawing to a close here, this very first period. And New York Islanders trying to get something going as Boston on the board. Yes, victims of this big storm that has taken the East Coast. But Claude Giroux, there's a nice one there. As he finds room in the slot, fires and scores right before time runs out. 1-1. Big goal by Claude. And the GPs come out. That was a good period of hockey. Not sure where they'll go with this in the second. Ayla?
Yes, dear.
Strategy?
The next few minutes are going to be crucial.
I would agree. The second period is very telling. And here's a chance. What a play by Dick McButts. He was in the midst of like 3 or 4 players there from New York. And somehow manages to work his way through and get that goal. 2-1. Huge stuff from Dick McButts. What a play.
I must agree.
So with about 30 seconds down here in this second period, that will give them the lead, but only just a 1-goal lead. So Boston, they're going to feed this one to Galchenyuk. He's got room. It gets away from him a little bit, though, just in time for the defense to swarm in. There were several of them there. So they were looking for him. And so, yeah, the middle, that slot area right in between the face-off circles. Oh, Dick McButts! What? Just one of those deflections off of somebody. So it's just enough to throw Raccoon off a little bit. And he'll take it. He'll take it. 3-1. How about that?
Winters, you know it.
So Dick McButts scoring any way he can here. And gives his team a 2-goal lead. They're on the attack again. This one taken at the face-off circle. He's got it. He's looking for somebody in front. They were circling around, did not see it, but we'll pick it back up here. Raccoon's going to come out and say, you know what? I'm sending this back out to the neutral zone. And beyond, it's going to go all the way back to Jarvin in the net on the other side. And we'll send this down. Race and chase here. And again, a battle at center ice for it. And they're just going to toss it back and forth. Nice move to get around. Again, Dick McButts. He's looking for the outlet pass. And this will be picking up Galchenyuk. And sent away. So they're going to slow things down a little bit after a torrent of activity. 3-1 your scoreline as Boston is holding on to the lead. And New York has had their chances. And Claude got a goal early on. And now he'll send this down. Going to work in the Gretzky zone behind the net. And here's one launched from distance. It's going to bounce in front. There it is, Gabe! Oh! And again, just on the red line there. A good play and a big goal. So a much-needed goal for the Islanders. And that leaves them only down by 1 with 1:46 here. How about that?
Hard to top that, yes.
Oh, but we haven't seen the last of these guys, so somebody will before this is all said and done. So Gabe and Claude, the scoring connection for New York, and so Boston is going to try here. What a save by Raccoon, swatting that one down at mid-waist level. Very hard to do from the goalie position. That was a high-level save by Raccoon. We'll keep it 3-2 for now. And New York trying to move it down. They will send this into the zone. Chased into the corner. They're going to battle along the boards for it. Coming loose. Claude still staying with it. So we're under a minute here in the second period. And finally, Boston will get possession and room. We'll see. He's using the boards to dodge his way around Claude Giroux. So there's a big battle going on there. Claude and Dick. And so now puck loose at center ice, finally sent back in, and Raccoon will come all the way out to the corner and take this. And Boston's going to hang on to it. Shot, the wide open net, and not able to convert. Had a couple of opportunities there. 10 seconds now. They will hold it in the zone. And right now it's just going to be, they're going to play keep away with it. And that is the wise play. That will keep it 3-2 as we go into the third period. So Boston with the lead, but New York has put themselves in a position to challenge for the win here in the third period. Now this is even better than NHL 2K15 because it had features added to it, not taken out. Oh snap. It is Hockey Question Mark. It is made by Cryptic C. You can pick it up for free at hockeyquestionmark.com. It is one of the fine games in the stable of DGL's tournament and league formats. And proving to be very popular in North America over the past year. We have, 3 leagues now? And then there is the Russian League. There is Migo Mipo, our good friend overseas, has started the European League. I hear that one's going quite well. And last year we even had a Hockey World Cup. I'm hoping that we do another one of those very soon, as in like this year, because it was a blast. And Russia are the gold medalists. They are the champions of the world. And North America certainly had its struggles in international play. But I think that with the way everybody's playing now, I think with the experience level that everybody's had in the ensuing time between that, I think that North America is ready to do a lot better against the rest of the world. We're certainly seeing it here tonight. There's a shot looking for it. There's going for the one-timer. That was broken up, and Boston will play it. With the long-distance throw, this one's going to go over the net. But held in, Dick McButts. You've seen it already. He is dangerous from any position on the ice. Nice drop pass there. Leaves him room for this. Shoots and scores! Claude Giroux! Off the roof. That was beautifully done. And Gabe with a nice feed there. Just a little drop pass. You get him going one way. You've got a guy skating in. Just leave it for him. He had room. What a play.
I must agree.
So that ties it up. And so New York now looking for a go-ahead goal. 2:35 left in the third period. And again, another exciting game here on our first night of LHL and DGL, and I'm happy about that. So here it is at center ice and then back down. Dick Doug will take this. He and Ellen DeGeneres both back there. Ellen DeGeneres, you may know from the Lil B song, Ellen DeGeneres. As we pass the 2-minute mark, here's another chance for New York and Gabe. His second of the game. 4-3. The go-ahead goal. But here's a chance for Boston. Quickly off the draw. Big save there as he came out to stop him. Came out big, did Raccoon. He came all the way out of his crease. And that was a gamble, and it leaves them open the other way. And here's another big save on the other side, Jarvin. Oh, wow. The keeper's getting involved. As we're at 128 here, and good opportunities on both sides of the ice. Both goalies standing tall and keeping it close. So we head to the 1 minute mark. This is still a pretty wide open game. Raccoon to take it. Pizzazz with the harassment there. Claude will pursue this into the corner. It is going to get loose, and Dick McButts will take it. And Claude will shadow him closely as he's looking in front and broken up. That was huge by Raccoon. Now here's a rebound shot from distance. Bounces off the back and just knuckled away. So 37 seconds now. And a stellar performance by both goalies in the later part of this game. And now here's one loose in the slot. This could be a chance. He shoots it off the post, and Claude follows it up. Oh, a hat trick for Claude Giroux with Gabe on the assist. And this is looking very much second verse, same as the first. This is very similar to the game that we saw previously, as they pull away right there at the end with a 2-goal lead, 7 seconds now. And Boston out of time and options here, but a close game. The New York Islanders put it in stone. They will get the win. And just like in the previous game that we saw, they were the team that was down, and they came from behind. Just got to never give up. But just a very impressive performance from Gabe and from Claude Giroux, who had 3 goals in that game. We've seen them do it on Friday nights, and once again they get it done even on a Tuesday. So that leads us to our third and final game of the night, Ayla. We've been on a roller coaster ride of emotions so far here, and now we will see if that continues with Hartford taking on Chicago. So get ready for that, folks.
Is this the real life?
All right, looks like the teams are here. And so that means that we are about to light this candle. Looking at the lineups here, let's see who we've got. We've got Hartford is going to be in blue. That is gray. That's gray. Dick Van Dyke is here for Hartford, as well as Oboe, Fuzzy Wuzzy, and Dalfan. For Chicago, it is Hess, Deloriax, Mr. Smartly, Evcobb, and Quoof. So, again, very strong lineups, and already having to make a save there. And Deloriax is going to get the goal, though. Trying one side, then another. And so Dial will put Chicago up first. How about that?
For sure.
Your thoughts?
I cannot wait to see what happens next.
Yeah. And again, Chicago looking to score. He's going for the wraparound there. They're going to maintain possessions. Hess got it, and that will be broken up. And so Evcobb will just protect this back on his side, and they will gather up the forces once again to set up their offense. Now at center ice, he will just shovel this one up and over. Here they go with it. He's going to go ahead and fire. This one goes wide to the left, although it did have a chance. And so now Dick Van Dyke with the puck on the other side. He's going to go ahead and send this in. Dribbles in front. Possible chance there. Finally broken up. Taken back. And he's just going to send this around the boards. It will be Oboe there. He's got it in front again. And he was looking for DVD on the one-time attempt. So Chicago with a possible chance, but the man-on-man defense being followed very closely there. So he's going to back off, and they will set up once again. A very patient team, this Chicago team. And now we'll begin the dump and chase, and they've got a little bit of room here. But Dalfan is going to go ahead and just get it out quickly before he saw the trouble ahead. They had two guys in the zone, and they were looking to set something up. So that was the good play to make as a goalie. A lot of goalie is knowing when to come out and when not to. You'll see a lot of guys that are kind of stay at home, and then you'll see guys that are just all over the place. But they'll be aggressive, and then sometimes it backfires on you. But Deloriax very aggressive here as his second goal of the game. What a play.
Yes, he is good.
He is good, and that is his second of this game. And now they've got it again on another chance here. Hess trying to find him for the pass. And the 1-2 connection does not quite fall, so we'll see if Hartford can push this in the opposite direction. It will go back down to their end. And so with 146, Chicago jumping out to an early lead here and looking to add to it. They've got a chance here, and he just couldn't get all of that one. He was just kind of on the fly trying to backhand that one in. And Dalfan easily taking care of that. So, look at what a pass. Somehow that got through everybody, including the intended receiver. But big moves by Hartford, and they're going to have to work from a 2-0 deficit as we near the 1-minute mark of the first period. Here is Hess with it. Gray now. It's probably Goose. I can't keep up with everybody's aliases and nicknames. We just have to call them like we see them. Here's another chance in front. Somehow that does not go. Bouncing in and out. Puck now up there next to the water bottle. And it will be tamped down, sent back. And he will send this across the ice. Lots of room here. And quickly catching up is Chicago. What a stop. Oh, man. That was a big-time save by Quoof as he was going for it. And he saw it and stopped it. The shot after that going a bit wide. 15 seconds now. And Dial will try to chase this down. He'll switch it up to the other end. And we'll see if Hartford has an answer in the second period, because this first period was all Chicago. 2-0 your scoreline. What can they do here, Ayla? Strategy?
Perhaps a measure of unpredictability is called for here.
That might not be a bad idea, as we know what this Chicago team is capable of. And there's some standout players again on this Hartford team. When I look at these lineups, it's like, yeah, some ballers on either side of the pucks. So, yeah, they're definitely capable of some unpredictability. And, yeah, we'll see if they do that here in the second period. Right now, they're just trying to get it out of the neutral zone as Fuzzy Wuzzy will switch. And they are not chasing this down. They're just going to let Chicago take it out now. They're going to go for it as Quoof will come out and stop that. Mr. Smarty sending it down to Dial. Hess will chase this. Dalfan again there to move it out of his way. And so lots of back and forth here in this first minute of the second period. So far, no goals yet in this period. But Chicago, again, doing a good job of possession. And finally, he's going to go ahead and launch. And Dalfan with the save. See, he goes not screened there at all. They go for the wraparound, and Deloriax will get the chip shot. Off of Hess's wrapper, the bounce went right to him, and he converted it. So the hat trick for Deloriax is the difference maker so far in this game. A 3-0 lead, Chicago over Hartford. So they're in a tough spot here. We'll see where they go with it. And, you know, sometimes that becomes even more of a difficulty because, oh, man. And somehow that one rattling around the cage and out. Another one that looked like it was a goal for sure, but not quite. That would have made it 4-0. Made the job even more difficult. But, yeah, that is a problem. You get down like this, you start taking a few more chances, and then in doing so, you leave yourself open for counterattacks, which this Chicago team excels at seeing and nailing down. But Hartford with the guns, so we'll see if they're able to fire them. Here's a shot fired by Hess, and he will get on the board for Chicago and make it 4-0. And Dial will follow up his 3 goals with an assist. So they are really looking good offensively about halfway through this game. A 4-0 lead. You can't do much better than that. How about that?
Now that is Friday night hockey.
Well, actually, it's Tuesday night, Ayla, but I'm glad you're as bad about days as I am. I barely remembered today was Tuesday. But, yes, we will be doing this every Tuesday now, as LHL on DGL will be happening. And you will see lots of high-quality games, such as the ones you've seen tonight. And we're not done with this one. And Hartford's still with time. They've got a period after this and 125 in this one to try to equal the 4 goals that Chicago's put on the board so far. And so they'll be looking to guys like Dick Van Dijk to try to generate some pressure in front of the net. And try to sneak one past Quoof. Under a minute now. Chicago again with the puck. Long distance shot, and this will go behind the net. They're going to take it again. Oh, and again off the post. Wow.
Yes, wow.
And again, to Rise and Fire. There's another one. He was looking for the one-timer there right on the edge of the crease. And again, the post, the rub of the post, as we say, is Dalfan's friend. Probably use some friends. 16 seconds left. And, wow, it has been all Chicago. And there's another chance. And another one off the side of the net. He hit the post. They've hit the left post enough times. Now they're going for the right post. And some close calls there. This game could be even more high scoring than it has been. But it will stay at 4-0. Your thoughts?
What can I say, Winters? It's good stuff.
It is indeed. So we will start the final 5 minutes here. And we'll see if Hartford comes up with an answer. Strategy?
The next few minutes are going to be crucial.
Yeah, because they are the last few minutes. So, yeah. Madden-esque but accurate, Ayla, I must say. So, always fun to cast with you. Here we go. And Chicago, plenty of room and time for Dial, but they will quickly close the door on him. As, yeah, again, we're seeing that extra man. It really does a lot for defense because, you know, those wide open shots like that, there's quickly somebody there to have an answer for that. Here's a shot and score! Quacky face! As Oboe on the initial shot, Quacky face with the follow-up. What a play.
Hell yes.
And so Hartford, they will not go gently into that good night. Rather, they will rage against the dying of the light, just like Michael Caine. They're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off. It's 4-1, and they have the Herculean task of trying to get 3 more past Chicago here. Like I said, they've got the personnel, but Chicago has just got the jump. There's another one that hits the framework. So for every one that they've scored, there's been one that sort of bounced around as close as it can be, but just nothing doing. So that gives Hartford another chance here. They are in numbers in the zone. We'll wedge this one up against the boards where it is sent down. And Chicago will just dig this out. And he's got Hess on the nice pass there. The rebound. Deloriak shoots and scores once again. And, yeah, there's not much you can do about that. You know, you've got Hess on one side and then Dial quickly there on the other. How about that?
Once again, good work.
Yeah, those two have really been an offensive powerhouse in this game. And so Hartford, it's been a tough one. And loose again on the breakaway. Hess moves with it, and man, just can't find the trigger. But he's still got possession of the puck. He will wheel and deal here over by the face-off circle on the near side. Dalfan's going to come out and just rattle this one around the boards and over to Fuzzy Wuzzy. He will look for the pass. Mr. Smarty. Oh. Oh, and now it's Hartford's turn to hit the post. And so they will just go ahead and send this one to the net. And Hartford now trying to get their offensive mojo, and that could be a chance there, but not able to settle that down. It just bounced over the stick of Quacky Face, and so now the counter. Chicago running, 2 in front, shoots. Oh, somehow that one stopped. And so he'll circle, go again. Nice block there. Is going to keep that one from going. We're near the 1 minute mark here. And now under a minute. So, yes, this one is looking very much like a W for the Chicago Blackhawk team, as they have just, wow, it was so much Dial, so much Hess. And they just jumped on them early, and really Hartford really didn't get a chance to settle into their game. And it made a big difference. Now they're going to go for another one here, just finishing them off. Dial with 5 goals, padding his stats here, the extensive stats that will be kept at the DGL website. So 6-1. And are they done yet? Holding on to it. You're going to send it in. 2 guys in front, and so Hartford, you see them just trying to push up because that's about all they can do at this point. But put it in stone, it will be Chicago with a win over Hartford tonight. In a game that wasn't quite as close as some of the other ones, but wow, some of the plays we saw were incredible. So that's night 1 of LHL on DGL in the books, and it was a damn good one, as we saw some excellent play from all these teams